Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making a breakfast dish. This is Sindhi Koki, very traditional to us. Thought I could share it because it's again healthy and you can make a lot of variants for this. So let's first look at the ingredients, what we need. So I have taken here about 2.5 cups of wheat flour. I have ghee, coriander, chopped onions. I have chilies, some pepper, oil, salt, red chili powder and some garam masala. Let's look at how to make this. So to the wheat flour, we will add the chopped onions, coriander, chilies, salt to taste, again chilies, red chili powder as per how much you need, garam masala about 1 teaspoon, some crushed peppers. You can take pepper powder also. I like fresh peppers, so I will just grind them right now. About 1 teaspoon of freshly grind peppers, and now we'll take oil. So oil is basically right now we'll add about 1/3 cup of oil to see how the mixture turns out to be. It should be binding in the hand, so that's a correct consistency. If it doesn't bind in the hand, then you have to add more oil. So here we are giving it a mix. Make sure there are no lumps, so you break the lumps like this. So if you see, it's not binding in the hand, so we need more oil. So we'll add about 2 more tablespoons of oil. This is the main part of the koki. If you don't add the right amount of oil, then your koki doesn't turn out to be soft or melt in the mouth koki. Now you can see it's binding in the hand. Now we'll take some water. To make the dough properly. Make sure you do not add more water. We need a semi-hard dough because here we have onions and we have put salt. So when you keep it for resting, onions would release water and will make the dough look very runny and it'll be difficult for you to make the cookies. So slowly add the water. This is how the dough looks. You can see it's in a semi, it's not too it's like semi hard state, not very hard, not very soft, like a medium kind of a dough. Now we'll allow it to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes and then make cookies out of it. Now the dough has rested. This is how the dough looks. If you look at these white spots, that's an indication that the dough has rested well and the oil inside the dough, or what you call the mold inside the dough, is correctly put. Okay, let's start rolling the cookies. We'll take one small ball in the hand. We'll press it like this in the hand itself. Like this. Put it on the roller and roll out. I don't like to use sukha atta or dry flour for my cookies because it makes my cookies extra soft, and I cannot feel any dry flour when I am putting ghee on it. Don't worry about the shape because there is a lot of onion inside. It will be not exact round. If you want exact round, you can use the dry flour for it. So this is the thickness we need. Now I've already heated my tawa. I've put little ghee on it. It's hot. Now I'll rub the tawa so that my cookies don't stick. And here on the gas. We will make sure that the bottom part is cooked properly before we turn the cookie. Otherwise it will break fast. So make sure it is on high flame. You can also make a lot of variants to this cookie. So I make onions. I make instead of onions I add grated carrots, or sometimes I add grated beetroot. I also make it with broccoli. I also make it with bottle gourd, which is lauki. So these are some of the variants that I make. You can also make it with palak, methi. So generally, when the kids are very fussy about the vegetables, this is a very important or the easiest way for them to have vegetables, and they happily eat this because this just melts in the mouth. Now at this stage we will reduce the flame. We'll add ghee. You can also make it with oil, but I love the flavor of ghee in the cookies, so I would add oil. And when you are applying oil, make sure you reduce the flame. Otherwise, your cookies will be cooked faster and the inside of the cookie would be not cooked well. You keep pressing and you make little holes with your ladle, so inside part is also cooked well. We increase the flame at this time because we don't want our cookies to become hard. You generally serve it with curd or with dal. It tastes really yummy. So our cookies are done. This is how they look. They are crispy on the top and extremely soft at the center. A highly recommended dish if your kids don't eat vegetables or anything like this. So do try this recipe, and I'm grateful that you guys are liking my recipes. So what you have to do, that you have to like the recipe, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and keep getting the notifications. Thank you once again.